All right, so for express abs, my name is TJ. You can use dumbbells or a soup can if you want. Otherwise, you just need a floor. If you have a mat, you can use a mat. All right, so lying on our back. So I'll show option one or option two. So option one is just the standard crunch of keeping the chin out of the chest. Otherwise, we're going sit up. All right, ready, go. So 30 seconds. So if you're going to do this sit up, just try to be a little cautious about not using your arms to kind of thrust you up. So really utilizing that core. Again, if you need to go to the crunch, and keeping your chin out of your chest like there is a baseball. Excellent job. Three, two, one. All right, so still on our back. This time, my hands and my shoulders are gonna float off the floor, and I'm moving side to side. So laterally, or kind of moving or dragging my back kind of on the floor, working the obliques. Ready, go. Now, if this is a little bit of a struggle, especially with a hand not supporting your head, you can always take one hand and just kind of place it behind your head and just still moving side to side, just so that you don't get that unwanted pressure in the back of your neck. Keep going. Nice job, feeling it through the sides. 3, 2, 1. All right, flip it over. All right, so we are going to go Superman. All right, so pretty much you could raise your legs off the floor and you can raise your arms, so it's either one or the other or both. Totally up to you. Ready, go. So squeezing the glutes at the top, feeling it through the low back. Excellent. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. All right, so before we flip it back over, either come up onto your elbows, just to stretch out a little bit through the front part of your core, or come up onto your hands. All right, drop it down. Let's sit back into it. Child's pose, or that fetal position, but face down. Hands out in front or overhead. All right, so let's turn around again, round number 2. So going back to the crunch or the sit up. Ready, go. If you were looking for a challenge with that sit up, you can add the dumbbell as long as you're able to do it without thrusting up. Keep going. Great job, everyone. Again, if you need to change to the crunch, you can. 3, 2, 1. All right, so back to that kind of side to side motion. or as I like to call them, penguins, since penguins kind of walk almost side to side. All right, ready, or move side to side, go. So again, you can use your hand, a hand to support your head if you need to, moving side to side, working through the obliques or the muscles on the side of your stomach or your abdomen. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. All right, so going back to that Superman position. Ready, go. So you can lift through just the upper half of your body if you need to, or just the lower, or both. Three, two, one. All right, so do that stretch where you're either up on your elbows or up on your hands. And again, feeling the stretch through your abdomen. Excellent. All right, so going into child's pose, or that fetal position where you're face down, hands out in front. Just feeling the stretch through the low back. Excellent. All right, just to make it more fun, let's go one more time. All right, so back to the sit-up, last time. Get ready, go. So again, if doing the sit-up, trying to keep your head in a neutral position. Try not to push your head forward. Again, if it's starting to become a struggle, switch to the crunch. Again, if you were doing the crunch, keep your chin away from the chest, imagining like there is a ball. 3, 2, 1. All right, side to side. One last time. Ready, go. So side to side. Again, don't forget to use a hand to support your head if you need it. Great job, everyone. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. One last. Up to Superman. Ready, go. Fantastic job. Keep going. Again, squeezing through the low back. 3, 2, 1. Up on the elbows or the hands. I will tell you what we are doing next after this stretch. We still got a few minutes. All right, child's pose. Keep doing that stretch. Excellent. Just gonna get a drink of water really quick. All right. Okay. So to finish off with this class, we're going to go hands and knees. So shoulders directly over the wrist, hips directly over the knee. And we're gonna go opposite arm to opposite leg. So a bird dog. So opposite leg, opposite hand or arm. Keeping the core engaged. So just making sure that we are not too rounded, nor are we too camel-like. Keep going. I will tell you what's next after this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So let's either go into holding a plank position where you're either on your hands, or you could drop it to your knees, or you could drop it to your elbow for pillar plank. All right. So ready, go. So again, keeping shoulder, hip to heel or knee when you're doing the position. Great job, great job. Keep it up. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, back to child's pose. I will show you how to make that a little more interesting this next round. All right, back to hands and knees. Ready. So opposite arm, opposite leg, go. So it's just extending both the arm and the leg to where they're straight as you can get it. 3, 2, 1. All right, so going back to either plank position or pillar plank. I will turn just slightly towards you so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so if you want to make it interesting, we'll go up and down. All right, you can do that on your knees as well. Ready? Go. So either hold a regular plank or a pillar plank, or you can move up and down. You can be on your knees as you do it. Bracing the core or keeping your core tight as you're moving through that motion. Keep going. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Excellent. All right, so we're going to finish off one more round. Get ready. Last one. Go. So, bird dog. Remember, as you extend the hands and the knees, that you're keeping yourself balanced. So when you come back to that starting position, that your hands are still directly underneath your shoulder and that your knees are directly underneath your hip. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, so you've got one last either plank or pillar bridge or the up down. All right, if you did the up down and you were leading with one arm, probably your dominant arm, I want you to lead with your non-dominant arm this time. Ready, last one, go. So you could do this on your knees as well. If it starts to become too tiring, you could just hold that plank position or that pillar bridge position. Keep it up. Remember, the core is engaged. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, child's pose. Excellent. So come up on your knees wide. And I just want you to reach, just so you feel the stretch, especially through the sides. You can use your hand for support so you don't fall over. All right, other side. Awesome job. Give yourself a big hand.